There are certainly lots of people in this country who believe that in their value system, marijuana is a religious sacrament. That is, that their use of it is entitled to be protected under their religious protection that all of us have a right of freedom of religion under the First Amendment. I agree with that. It seems to me that if you believe that marijuana is a sacrament, and in whatever religion whether you're a Rastafarian or whether you're one of these New Age religions, if you believe it's a sacrament, I don't think it should be any of the government's business to second guess you. However, it is terribly important to understand that the federal courts, and not just federal actually, but the state and federal courts in this country have simply never accepted that decision. They have rejected it in every case in which it's been raised. There have been a couple of cases in which the Rastafarians, several years ago, raised a religious defense. And with the Rastafarians, they had hundreds of years of using marijuana as part of their religion. So it was a more legitimate argument, for example, than someone who just decided in the last 6 months that they believe marijuana was a sacrament. From my standpoint, they've got a right to do that, but you can understand why the courts are not necessarily as respectful of that decision as they might be if it were an established church that's been around for a long time. But in those two cases that I'm aware of where the Rastafarians, they have held it is a recognized sacrament in their religion, the defense was rejected because in both cases it involved large quantities of marijuana, far larger than anyone would need for a personal use as a religious sacrament. So what I would say is, yes, I think it should be legal for adults to use marijuana responsibly. It doesn't matter why you use it. It's none of the government's business. But it's important that we make sure people understand what is or is not currently legal in this country. And the religious use of marijuana is not currently recognized in this country, and it will not protect you from being arrested or prosecuted.